Alright, in this video I'm going to talk about this error message that you get when you try to place a request for a patron and you see the error message, no items available for the request due to policy. This would happen if you're trying to place a request for something that's upstairs. So for example, we're going to try to place a request for a patron, and this item's located in Hightower. And you would go to Actions and click on the Request link. And then you would select Patron Physical Item Request. And select the patron, and you'll see this error message that says no items available for the request due to policy. And if you were to do this for a book that is in Gillibo, like this one, if you go to Actions and Request, and we place the request for Tweety, you're not going to get that pop-up message. In fact, you'll be able to click on, of course you have to select the pickup location, but you'll be able to click the Submit button and actually place the request for the patron, as you see here. The reason why is because the rule type for request blocks it, and we can see that when we go to the configuration menu, and we're going to go to fulfillment units is what we want, and we're going to click on our unit, which is stacks, and then we're going to look at the fulfillment unit rules, and we're going to change the rule type to request, and you'll see that I have a rule set up called Hightower non-requestable. And if we take a look at the rule, you'll see that any item that has one of these locations and any user that belongs to any of these user groups, which is basically every user group, is going to get when they try to check out a book, the default terms of use is going to be applied to that checkout. And if we click on Terms of Use Details, you'll see that the policy type is requestable is set to be non-requestable. So they will get that pop-up message. And if you have a policy name of not requestable, this is the error message that you get. You get the error message, no items available for the request due to policy. So if we ever wanted to change our policy and allow people to check out, allow patrons to request items from Hightower, we would have to change this policy here, and that's under fulfillment units. And then you would select each of the different units in the fulfillment unit, like stacks or limited or reserves media. You'd click on each of these and look at the fulfillment unit rule in each of them, and you'd look at the rule type, which is request, and then you would have to undo this rule here. So we could click on Actions and we could delete the rule, and then this would not be applicable because Alma applies all of the rules in order from top to bottom. So with this rule not here, the first rule that's going to appear is periodicals, and then it'll work its way through the list before it gets to the default request rule at the bottom, which is not circulating. And so that's the reason why you get that error message, is because we're forcing Alma to use the default terms of use, which is not circulating. Excuse me, I misspoke, not requestable. And that's why you get that error message.